today. We try the 32. And yeah, we're going to, well, out south of Cheltenham. And then heading east through to a few pretty places. Then up north to Broadway. Get a coffee at Broadway, I think. And then head home. Alright, I think I got everything. Check my pockets. They're all done up because I don't want to lose my keys. We're off. So there's a few things to be testing today. One of them is I actually have the mic in my helmet now. Previously the poor camera mic was trying its very, very best. Yeah, so there's only so much it can do. And it turns out it's not a lot. You know, kind of as you'd expect, going like 30 miles an hour or something, it really, really struggles. So hopefully this being in the helmet, it's also got a little wind protector. I was trying to figure out how to mount it for a really long time, because it comes with a little magnet. The idea being that you put the magnet on the other side of like your shirt or something like that, and then it just pins on, it looks all nice and sleek. I really wanted to like attach the magnet inside, and then I could kind of drop the mic in and it would just boop, and click on. The thing I was worried about though was like sticking something to the inside of the chin bar, because the chin bar is just like the raw EPS, like the polystyrene foam stuff of the helmet. And well, asking AI about it, a lot of adhesives, if you put them on, when you take them off, it's really easy for them to take chunks of the EPS out, which makes perfect sense. Like, you know, those 3M strips rip wallpaper off and stuff, and paint. So I can totally see how it's going to, how it would do something like that. But it kind of gave me pause. I didn't really want to do that. You know, even just the simple thing of like, oh, it's not in quite the right place. I'm going to move where it is. And then suddenly, you know, you can't. You'll be wrecking your helmet. So I didn't do that. Instead, I've got a Cardo already, and the Cardo comes with a little microphone that you do have adhesives for that actually. Maybe I did stick those adhesives to the inside of the EPS. Anyway, I've already done that. And those ones You're okay. He realized his mistake. Everyone was happy. But it has this little, like, I can't remember what they're called, but a little mic on an arm, like a boom. And because of that, and where that mic sticks out, it kind of wraps around the inside of the chin bar. So I've just clipped it onto that mic. Interestingly enough, I've seen quite a few people saying that they already have Cardos, and they also wanted to put the DJI mic in there so they can record like their side of the conversation or just them talking. And the boom arm is right there, and I don't know if just no one else has been thinking of it. I didn't think of it for a really long time. I've been staring at my helmet trying to figure out what I was going to do and what I was going to buy. So yeah, very strange. But if you do have one of those, you do have a Cardo, yeah, you can probably just clip it onto that little stalk, because all the mics have a little clip on the back, and you just whoop. I guess we'll see whether it falls off, whether that was a terrible idea, but it seemed pretty stable to me. Sits it in a really nice location, so in the shoey, for example, hello, it sits kind of lots of vans around here. Gotta get out of Cheltenham. And It sits sort of just past the cheek padding, so like where the chin bar just becomes regular old EPS. Now I'm getting slightly better at like plotting out routes and things like that. I think, you know, Google Maps is good at getting you to places, so usually if I plot a route in Google Maps, it's fine, it's sensible. It just takes you down A roads and long straight roads and easy roads and fast roads. You know, it's exactly what I want in a car. It's not exactly what I want on a bike. Mainly just because you know, speed and everything else aside, I kind of just want to be away from traffic. I don't want to be near. I don't want to be near all of the cars and busyness, and thinking about junctions and, you know, where the next car is going to come from. It's nice to just be out in the middle of nowhere where not many people have a reason to go. I think that's my favorite place to be. You can just kind of chill, you know. You pootle along, and as long as you're not in anyone's way, that's great. Alright, so this is a 40 road too. Let's see what the wind noise is like on the other side. I say that. Actually, national speed limit, but we ain't going it. Maybe overtake. Double yellow. It's double yellows? Double whites even. So maybe overtake, yeah. Alright, I'll close now because it's a bit. I don't usually ride in with my visor up past these kind of speeds. I find it very like there's a lot of buffeting in my head. So I put the visor down. This is with the visor down. Not all the way down. I haven't clicked it in, but it's just got a little gap at the bottom. I've cleaned my visor, not super well. A little bit glary. That's expensive. Yeah, so I think it's funny on this bike. When I bought it, so this is the 800D, the Suzuki V-Strom 800D, and it comes with this little screen you see in front. People call it like the thumbnail screen. It's very small. I don't know how much it does. I don't really have that much experience. I don't have any experience other than this bike, really. Other than the bikes I did my my lessons on. I was doing CBT and DAS. But to me, this kind of feels very much like a naked bike. Came up, Mr. Truck. There's really not much in the way of wind protection at all. But when I bought it, I knew this. I knew it had a tiny little screen. And so I was watching this car. Okay. Knew I had a tiny little screen, so I thought, oh, okay, I'll get the larger screen, so you can get what's called the touring screen, which is made for, well, I think it's an accessory anyway. It's what the V-Strom, Suzuki V-Strom 800RE has, which is the Road Explorer. That's what that one has. And God, talking and concentrating I find really difficult actually. Just what the Road Explorer has. And it's just a bit taller, a little bit wider at the bottom as well, so I guess it takes a little bit off your hands. I thought that'd be a really good idea, but it then pushed the wind higher, and now it's getting all of this buffeting on the top of my head, which is where I guess, you know, all of the there's a great word for it that I can't think of right now. The non-clean air, the dirty air, is pushing around. So I then got a little extension thing on top, and the little extension thing then clips onto the top of that, and that gave me really nice wind protection. It's like a completely different bike all of a sudden. Just so calm. I mean, like 30 miles an hour and 60 miles an hour all felt exactly the same. Just takes everything away. But I couldn't see, you know, it's then you got this massive screen and then another bit on top, and it's like everything's in your eye line. So yeah, I found it really difficult to, you know, like right now, I want to see where I'm going. I want to see the road. I want to see if there's potholes or cracks, or, you know, let alone things like off-roading. I mean, just a screen that size just seemed really difficult to actually live with. So I used it a few times. I really enjoyed the wind protection. But eventually, even though I bought that larger screen with the bike, they sent me the shorter screen as like the, you know, this is what came with it. So this was just included in bubble wrap in one of the panniers. And, oh, nice. And I put that on, thinking like, I'll just try it out. It's so much better. Like, it's barely, I don't get any wind protection on my head really, but then it's just clean air. So I think all the dirty air is coming to my chest, and it's just clean air hitting my helmet, and it's so much more comfortable. It was a little bit more of a problem. I had little earplugs I jammed into my ears, the little like rubber tree ones. Everyone has different opinions on which things work and which don't. I thought those rubber tree ones were fitting me really well and cut out quite a lot of noise. They'd pop out sometimes, like you'd do a lifesaver and they'd come out slightly or something, but you know, I just figured out it's just how it is. And then tried some custom molded ones, and it's, wow, yeah, it really is completely different. Completely different. And like all of that wind noise, you know, if I concentrate on it, I can know that it's there, but otherwise it's just not a concern anymore. You have music on really quiet, and yeah, I love it. It's super chill. Speaking of super chill, I was just commenting on, or about to comment on how beautiful and chill it is, and then killed something with my face. Riding a motorcycle. The joys. This is the kind of road though. No reason for anyone to be here, which is perfect. I am going somewhere where I don't think I have gone before. I haven't seen before too. Oh yeah! So I ride past this little junction quite a lot and I've never been down there. So towards Temple Guiting Stone World. I can still feel a tickle. I think I've got like legs on my face. Like insect legs, not just... The not so pretty fence. But, whoa, very pretty little stream. Sarah's free range eggs. What? That sounds idyllic. Wow. What a cute little place. So is this... Yeah, this is Temple Guiting. Huh. I thought that I'd been riding through it before because the junction I came into this on, where I said I'd been going quickly down the road, if you head on a little bit more, there's a sign for Temple Guiting there, but I guess that's really the outskirts of Temple Guiting. And then this is the actual main bit. Ooh. Hello. How's everyone going? Oh, okay, so there's also Broadway Tower, which that looked like it went up the hill, so that makes sense. So this should be down into Snow's Hill. And then you can go up to Broadway Tower, which is on the hill. And then this is going to skirt around the bottom of that hill. So imagine the hill's up on the right, we're going to skirt around the bottom and go to Broadway. I think we should at least be able to get a little view of the tower. Hello. Snoozel Manor car park entrance. Oh, that's very subtle. It's a tiny little sign. That's one. Oh, there we go. Snoozel Manor. Oh yeah, okay. That looks a bit more serious. This dude's going pretty fast with his bike. Like, I'm doing 45. Jesus, he's doing over 30, right? Yeah, he's doing like 35 miles per hour. Holy shit. Just gonna follow him. Oh, yeah, so you see we're up on the hill now. They're gonna be saying that you just get these little valleys. Look at that view, though. Just see it peeking through the trees. So again, very flat up that way. That's like straight north. That's into the Midlands, and yeah, very, very flat. So like over to the left, then we'd have Wales, the mountains, and the Malverns over to the west as well, which are the northwestish, or west-northwest. Sat there eating a sandwich, looked like, in the corner. doing, fella? Chilling. I think too, one of the things is me trying to figure out the balance between like how much I need to talk and how much I could just stay quiet and ride. Because I don't, I think naturally not many people really talk to themselves. Maybe you do, maybe I'm the odd one out, but I don't really natter to myself that much. These people having a nice walk. There's loads of people out walking on this road actually. They were two up on a bike, that's fun. I really want to try that as well. Ooh. Church. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So this is Broadway. Coming in from an interesting angle. I'm going to try and park in the centre. There's a war memorial there, which I've been parking near too. I'm hoping we can do the same today if it's not too busy. It looks not too busy. There is a car where I want to go though. That might not be good. There really is a car where I want to go. Hello, son. Good slot in here. Don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to do it more. There we go. Lovely. Sweet. Alright. Now you can get out. Oh. Alright, so now we're here. On the agenda is lock the bike quick, get a coffee, and check through work messages to see what we've got for the day. Okay. Just checking he's alright. He seems happy. Oh. What's that, sorry?
Is that new?
What's that?
Is that new?
Pretty new, yeah.
New?
Oh,
Much have you?
1 second. Oh. Let's take this off a sec so I could hear the nice man. Earplugs in, I can't hear a thing. You're right.
I said, that's new, is it?
Yeah, brand new. Yeah, wow. It's like December last year.